for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
Is up? What's up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. It is going down on so many levels: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and how about this? You can pull us up on the Media 360 app. That's right. You should be tuning into the app. You should be downloading it right now, and you can watch it on all other platforms as well: Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV. We are literally everywhere you want to be. My name is Rodney Perry, and it is going down. Happy Wednesday, Hump Day. Jeanette Bush, thank you for popping in, sis. Afro Weekend, good morning. I'm excited today. I went live last night on my Instagram page. I did a call in. I bought another phone, and I was trying to figure out how to use it right now. And I plan to use it at comedy shows and bring folks in and have them text that number and do stuff while I was on stage and just make my show more interactive, right? So last night, I pulled out this little raggedy phone, iPhone 13, and I let people call me live, and it was dope. Welcome to the show, the producer, my partner in crime, Mr. Shawnee Scott on air. What up?
Good morning. How are you today?
That live was so fun last night, and I don't know if you got a chance to see any of it, Shiny Scott, but I was like, yo, maybe we could use some element of it because I know I can run the calls through this board that I'm using right here and bring them, into the show. And so that might be a thought, in the future. We'll talk about it off the air.
Let's try it.
Good luck on the phone. I'm still learning how to use it. Hilarious.
Oh,
I did it a bit primitively. I just sat it on my laptop here as I'm doing this doing the show, and it sounded great. So a great conversation too. We talked about Lori Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you did the story yesterday about her and Michael B. Jordan breaking up, man. And it just occurred to me, man, like we're putting this young lady through a double standard. It's really not fair. Like, would you look at a guy that was 25 that dated 3 or 4 Hollywood chicks the same way? And even women were coming down on the side that she should be more discreet and stay out of the limelight, da-da-da-da. And I was like, ladies, really?
No,
what do you think, Shani Scott?
No, I think that she is a young lady, and if she want to date people, she can date people. She's 25. It's no different from her dating dudes on the block. It's just that
but is it?
They in the spotlight. That's the circle that she's in. We haven't heard any stories of her being lewd or wrong. She's just dating. She's dating. Right.
I got all these girls over here. I'm so torn by it. If I was more famous and my daughters had access to these famous dudes, and then somebody brought up that whoever she would date now would become famous, even if she chose a regular guy.
And that's her business. That's her business. It's like,
you know what? Let me get my co-host in here today. This lady is funny as all get out, just silly. She's often mistaken for the great Lunel. Oh, what's up, Katash? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in the show. Oh, man, Lynette, Latrice, all my friends is coming in. I love it. I done got interrupted. You know, I got ADD. Welcome to the show. She's often mistaken for Lunel, the bad girl of comedy, who will be on the show real soon. I just spoke with her already. But ridiculous. From day one, the first day I met her, she's been like family to me. Welcome to the show, the real Selena J, as opposed to the fake one.
Hey, good morning.
Selena J.
What up, dog? What up? What up? What up? What
How
up?
you doing? Can you turn your phone sideways?
Yeah, I can.
Tamara hitting us up. Leslie Denise in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm not famous and I'm in my 20s. I was wild. I bet you was, Jeanette. I bet you was.
I'm
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute.
My other co-host this morning. Perfect lighting. Well-groomed. Coiffed, if you will. Internet superstar. A world star, one-stop comedian. You don't need nobody else on the show if you got this guy. Now, Selena J, what you done? You done turned the motherfucker the wrong way again.
It won't go when I do it like that.
You might have to your screen may be locked. Look at your locked screen.
You gotta unlock the screen.
It's okay, you'll figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian Lav Love is joining us today. I just hit Lav 6 minutes ago. This is how ready this dude is. I said, Lav, I had somebody flake, man. Can you come? You pop in? He said, yes, I'm on the way. Great guy.
You know, I'm here for it always. I didn't even have enough time to plug my microphone on it. I seen all y'all got microphones. I say, damn it, I got a microphone. I got a damn microphone.
Hey, Lav Love is Inspector Gadget. The only one with more gadgets than me and Lav is maybe JP Justice, and that's under scrutiny. JP Justice got gadgets. Lav got some gadgetry over there.
He got some gadgetry too.
Oh yeah, Lav is the man. So
I be brushing.
Yeah. All right. Selena J, Lav Love. We were talking about Lori Harvey. She's back on the market. Is it a double standard when it comes to men and women? I mean, she dated. Wait a minute, what you doing? What you doing?
I'm jumping in the DM real quick.
Yo, Lav Love, you are 95 years old. Get out of that lady DM.
I don't care. She gonna get this senior citizen loving right
here. Hey, how about this? She dated P. Diddy.
Diddy older than me.
Diddy older than both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, she don't seem to have a lot of rules. Except you ain't got to be rich.
How you gonna say that?
You say that.
What? Am I wrong?
Rules. We don't know if she has rules.
She dated P. Diddy and his son, Shawnee Scott.
Stuff happens. I mean, you know.
So clearly it's for the streets.
Shawnee Scott, take that face off your face. She dated his son and her father. That's no rules. That's zero rules.
Stuff happens. Dudes do that all the time.
No, that don't happen. That don't happen.
With the mama and the
don't
daughter.
happen.
So it happened. It happened.
No,
Shawnee Scott, you have never dated a father and a son. You ain't done it.
I would never do that. I'm not saying that that's what I would do. But
Shawnee Scott, people don't do that. Humans.
Well, they do. We hear about this all the time. You watch more when it was on.
Oh, goodness gracious. She jumped on the soapbox. All right. Hold on. Selena J, you had your days out them streets. You got a leopard skin shirt on today.
That's my
I gotta ask you.
Oh shit.
Was you wild like that? Would you date a father and a son?
I would not, but I wouldn't do that back in the day in my 20s. I wouldn't dare do that. But today I would do that.
But today they like, father 50, son 30.
Hey, I tell them all the time, I like to date young folk. If you 30, you too old.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Selena J, 30 too old?
Too old, bro.
Listen here, Rena Kelly.
Oh, he's talking about
yeah, dude, that's some R. Kelly stuff. How you dating somebody in their 20s?
Rena, hold on, stop right there.
Hey,
Rena, who is Rena Kelly?
That's R. Kelly's sister.
That's R. Kelly.
Oh, he calling me Rena Kelly, boy.
Yes.
Okay, let's stop right there. First of all, there could never be a female R. Kelly.
Never.
Because women don't even get prosecuted for molesting little boys.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, there was a teacher.
There was a teacher. You got
But Rodney, let me tell you something.
And then they got married, and then she died.
The young folk don't got no rules. I'm trying to tell y'all that. I got 3 daughters.
But here's the question though, Selena J. Are we imposing a double standard on a woman like Lori Harvey? Man, she's a good girl. She's beautiful. Should she have a right if she don't like something to move on?
Yeah, she got that right to do that, but so you talking about she dating? So you saying she ain't having sex?
I don't know what that lady doing now.
Wait a minute now. Hold on now. Her daddy said that it's a 90-day rule, right?
Well, ain't nobody following that, even him. Shit.
But what I'm saying is this: she been dating the B-boy for what? Over 90 days?
Michael B. Jordan and her definitely dated for at least a year, right? A year, like 18 months.
It's been a minute. It's been
longer than a year now. But what I'm saying is this: she ain't giving them no poo-poo.
I'm sure she gave that thing up. You ain't gonna have a Michael B. Jordan and not give it up.
Come on now.
It's mandatory. Some dudes you got to give it to. You don't date Diddy and he can't hit. You ain't dating Young Thug and he ain't hit.
Come on now.
Dudes, it's part of the application process. They gotta hit it.
Do we know the young lady's resume? Do we know her public resume?
I can give it to you.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I go down right down here to the Publix, baby, and I see a little cat. I'm gonna give it to him. I ain't gonna hold out 90 days now. So I'm just letting you know. She got to be giving it up now. Come on.
You know what, Selena? You may have a point, but what if she is giving it up? So what? She's 25.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't no rules. These young folk ain't got no rules, y'all.
Hold on. You said she was giving it up. Hold on. Let me get back in this deal. Getting it up right there.
They ain't got no rules.
Where you at on the Instagram?
I'm on everything. Instagram, OnlyFans, whatever she got, I'm logging in right now.
Okay, well, so this is her resume.
Okay, give it to us, Shiny Scott.
So Future this is the first time that
Future was the first.
Mm-hmm. Future.
Now Lav Love is Future somebody you would have to give it to.
Of course, Future got like 53 kids.
You can't. That's a good reason not to give it to him.
But that ain't stopping nobody because he done got to 50. He done got up there. So clearly they not just getting it to him, and they get him raw dog style.
He must be at the very least a charming guy.
He probably got a hook.
You know what? I want to get into that. All right, go ahead, Shiny Scott.
So
did you say hook?
So I'm gonna just stick to the popular people that we know. So then there was Christian.
Oh, it's more. Wait a minute, Shady Scott. It's people we don't know.
Yeah, some African guy.
Throw him in there. What's his name?
Don't love him.
He's the brother of Akon, so she started dating him.
Akon brother
after Future.
You know, I came through and she gave me that booty because I was.
It was so very, very good to me. It was so good. Love, you say to me, it's very good to Lori. How I miss you.
She want to give it to me. I held her up to the sun and I told her the ass that you have is from the gods.
Goodness gracious. We always go too far. Go ahead.
So then there was Christian Combs, Diddy's son.
That's P. Diddy's son.
And then Sean Diddy Combs.
Now is that more on Diddy than her?
I'm sorry, Justin Combs.
Justin.
Not Chris, Justin Combs.
Justin and then his dad, Sean P. Diddy Combs.
Then Trey Songz.
Trey Songz?
Mm-hmm.
It's for the streets. I done told you, Rodney. It's for the streets.
It's that blunt. She got that blunt, baby.
Is that it? That ain't it.
No, there's this guy named Lewis Hamilton. I believe he's a soccer player.
I know him.
I think he's a soccer player.
I've been with him.
No.
That makes sense. She like balls. He kick balls. It all
go together. It all go together.
Then she had a Dutch football player, Memphis Depay. His name.
That's soccer, right?
He's another soccer player. And that's who she was engaged to. So that was.
So they were serious.
Mm-hmm. Well, she thought she was. But that was in 2016.
So she got rappers covered, soccer player covered.
Hold on. Stop right there. Hold on, Love. 2016, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. She was 19.
Mm-hmm.
So all these other dudes was before that? Is this in order? Numerical order?
Well, backwards. It went backwards.
Okay. All right. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. And when do Michael B. Jordan come in?
He comes in the picture 2021. So Michael B., her, and let's see, they started dating. They broke up June 2022. That's what we know. But they started dating January 2021.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to understand. Johnny Scott.
What's the understanding?
I know. I hear your disdain for me right now. I hear it. I'm looking at the frowny face you're giving me. But Johnny Scott, even you read the list. Akon brother.
Okay.
Combs. 2 times. 1 time. 2 times.
2 times.
Trey Songz. Trigger.
Yes.
Lewis. 2 soccer players.
Okay.
And that's a lot, man.
And
that's not a lot.
Trigger a wild boy.
That
Trigger
is not
a wild boy.
lot.
So ain't no telling what she done did with Trigger.
Oh snap! Rodney Perry's on the line. Mark Johnson, thank you for tuning in. Yo, hold on. Lewis Hamilton. Oh, he said Lewis Hamilton, not a soccer player. He's a Formula One a car driver.
Race car driver. Okay, thank you, Mark.
Oh, so how about this? These guys are who's who in whatever field they're in.
Yes.
Right. So shouldn't we take our hats off to Lori Harvey for picking great guys?
She went to the Juanita school.
She's in a different circle. We lost Laugh.
She's in circles. She's in definite
circle. Yeah.
Lots of circles.
I mean, she participates in activities like, they sent her to equestrian school. She wasn't just on the youth basketball team.
Catash. Don't put that comment up. Don't put the Catash comment up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't do that. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
although I do have that young lady's book, and it was very good.
You got the book?
I got the book. I read it.
The book was very good, or she was very good?
I'm sure she's also. I don't know that for a fact. I mean, she never did me, but
okay.
But I'm as I read the book, I was impressed.
Okay.
Anyway, We won't beat this to death, man. My co-host today, Miss Selena J. Mr. Lav Love is in the building.
Yeah, do I sound better? I got my microphone plugged up now.
You sound exactly the same. All right.
Rodney, I slap you. Don't disrespect my technology.
You sound wonderful.
Man, don't disrespect that man. He went and got that damn microphone. He want to know how he sound.
No, you sound wonderful. You sound wonderful. And but here goes. Nick Cannon had another set of babies. Well, he haven't had them yet. His girlfriend is pregnant. Now, did you see the story a couple of weeks ago, Shani? Nick Cannon was talking about getting a vasectomy.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, man, I want no more kids. I'm about to get out the game. But he must have shot the club up again. Nick Cannon is the reason that we need to examine gun violence. Okay?
Dude, this is ridiculous.
What's your thoughts, Lav Love?
I think Nick don't have regular sperm. Nick got gorilla snot. It just get there and stay. It's there. Where you think we going? Where you think we going? It just hold on to the egg.
Now, I thought the twins ran on the woman's side. Anybody know that?
No, I think they run wherever it's shot.
This Nick Cannon babies run on his side. It don't matter.
But no, he's had multiple twins with different women. So maybe he has twins in his family.
Well,
right?
Or if they use some kind of fertility treatment.
But he ain't trying to have no baby.
But the mom could be like, I want twins, and you go and you know do what they
Chris B said, I think he has at least 3 on the way. Hey, this is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. A partner in crime, Shani Scott, is Media Room 360. Get the app. You can watch the show through the app. You can go on Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV. You can check us out through Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube.
FarmersOnly.com.
That's probably true.
You on everything else, Rodney. You got to be on that too.
Again, I don't even know what all that means. Gorillas.
It's the gorilla snot. What? Stop playing.
I don't. This is the thing. I don't know what. No, I didn't even know you could get a gorilla out the emoji thing.
Nick Cannon,
no. Not the visual. Not the visual. All right. Let's do this, Shani Scott. Let's take a quick break. We come back. I'm gonna hit y'all with the question of the day.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
We are back in full effect. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. My guest host today, Selena J, Lav Love, and the producer, the woman on the mission, Miss Shani Scott on air. Let's just call her the mogul. I like it. Mogul. She's a mogul.
I like it too.
I like that. Here goes, guys. Question of the day. Among others. What the hell is that right there?
Yeah, that's just don't even worry about that.
What happened?
Don't
What
worry
happened?
about that. Don't worry about that.
What
I
is
don't
the
know.
most courageous thing you have done? Love, courageous.
Let me see.
Don't answer that right now. You work on it.
Sure.
I once I saw my wife do something courageous, not me. So we riding down the street, Inglewood, California. A car wreck happens in front of us, right? Like we see it. The dude coming, he lose control, his car flip over, and we're close enough that I'm like, let's get the fuck. Let's get away from this car. My wife jumps out of our car, runs toward the car, and helps the guy.
She an Avenger.
My wife is a superhero, dude, and she still won't own up to it this day. But you know what? I think my wife is a spy. I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I be Googling my wife. She don't come up on Google nowhere. I've been married to this lady for 25 years. At the very least, she should come up on when somebody Google me. She don't even come when people Google me. My wife dude, I was so impressed with her that day. I was like, yo, you ran toward that with no regard for life and limb. And I'm thinking to myself, who gonna take care of these damn kids if you blow up?
Yeah, because you got 37 yourself, Rodney. So
And no multiples. I need Nick Cannon to come over here and put one up in here.
if you walk in the door, you know your wife gonna get pregnant.
What's the most, if not for you, what's the most courageous thing you've seen?
Let me see. I was in the military, so I done seen some stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, soldier.
Yeah, but same to you, Rodney. You using Salvation Army, right?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Right, Salvation
Don't
Army.
do that. Don't do that. I was in the Navy, United States Navy.
The Navy. Oh, so you work for Carnival Cruise Line. Listen, so check it out.
That's what we doing? Is that what we doing? Go ahead, tell the story.
Carnival Cruise Line. All right. Okay. So so when I was in Army, I was stationed near the Mexican border, and so we actually pulled a dude. It was a big fight, and we didn't really want to get into it because we was on the Mexican side, the Mexico side of the border. Right. It was like this big fight in this little town called Nogales, and so we actually pulled this dude and carried this dude to the border so he can get medical attention after he had got dealt with. Like he didn't get shot in there, but it's like about 12 dudes jumped on him. So I guess that's the most courageous thing I did, because it could have been a drug war or anything. We in the middle of somebody's, between two cartels or something.
Right. Wow. So let me ask you this, Love. Like, do you get a medal for that, or do they recognize you for that, or just?
No, I got a summons to come to court to testify for what happened. I ain't get no award. I didn't want to come to court. I don't want to point to nobody and say Jesus is who did it, and Jesus might be part of the Nogales cartel. I don't want to do that.
Right.
So yeah, no, we didn't get no awards. I didn't, but something like that. I'm one of these people. I wouldn't even do something like that for an award. I would just do it because it's just the right thing to do at the moment.
Right.
I do enough. Wow. I knew enough stuff behind the scenes to where I had to pick up all the good credits I can when I can. So to try to balance out the books. So when God started to read the books, he'd be like, "Well, you did this." Like, hey, but what about when I did? Yeah, this. Yeah.
Hey, y'all, it's Rodney Perry. You're tuning in Rodney Perry Live. Selena J, what's the most courageous thing you've ever done or seen? Yeah.
Well, the most courageous thing I ever did.
She's so funny to me, man. Well,
I do a lot of courageous things, but the most courageous thing I ever did was during the pandemic. When it was rough, it was just rough out here. Mm-hmm. And I seen a young man, he didn't have a mask on, and I didn't have one, an extra one. but I seen a bunch of them in the parking lot, so I just picked it up and gave it to him, because I didn't want him to, he couldn't go in the store without one. So that's the most courageous thing I ever did. I picked it up,
Stop right there, Selena J.
gave it to him.
You stop right there. Let me ask you this. I need a further question. So you seen a man, he needed a mask. You wouldn't picked up one off the ground.
A dirty mask.
What's wrong with you?
A dirty mask.
It didn't have that much dirt on it, love.
She gave that man COVID.
She gave him ground dirt.
She gave him COVID.
Shiny Sky, the most craziest thing.
Well, I was gonna say put my mama in her place, but Leslie just reminded me of something. Beating breast cancer, stroke, and COVID. Yeah.
Get out of here.
That is. Yeah.
That's correct.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's correct.
And people don't think about that. I'm a stroke survivor as well. And for us to be sitting here, Shiny Sky, on air, talking, thinking, you know what I mean? It's a major blessing, man. So yeah, absolutely, congratulations on both of those things. And I know what it is for a stroke. I could only imagine what it was like to deal with the whole cancer, man.
Well, the cancer thing, I refused to do the chemo and the radiation. So I was, and she reminded me of this. So I was very bold when I got diagnosed with breast cancer, and I said that I'm a cancer. Got 1 year to live in my. They wanted me 24 rounds of chemo, 18 rounds of radiation. They were like, you only got 3 months if you don't do it. I said, well, we gonna just see what happens because I'm not doing all of that.
So did you take a holistic approach? What did you do?
Yeah, so I went down to the Bahamas. I had a job down there, and I went and ended up meeting a lady that had beat pancreatic cancer twice. And a guy, told me about her, and she said, hey, I got this drink. You drink 5 ounces of this. I'm not gonna talk to you about cancer no more. I'm not gonna talk to you about any radiation, no chemo. And I drunk it like a shot. And when I got back to the States, and had my little appointment, they were shocked. They were like, well,
because you spoke that into existence. You believed that you was gonna be healed without that, and it came to pass.
Yeah, so it didn't make it 365. I made it to 350. It was like 353 days with cancer.
Get out of here. Such an amazing story. Wow. I'll tell you what, guys, let's do a quick reset. And I got to bring in my guest, the business bully is going to pop in here for a minute. I'm going to talk to him. Let's take a quick break, Shiny. And God is good, man. He's with us all the way, all the time. And thank you for sharing that. I got chills on that one. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let BePublished.org publish and promote your work for less. BePublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. BePublished.org. 972-880-8316.
SM Marketing Communications is not only a marketing communications company. They also provide web content management, social media marketing, video and audio production, advertising, not-for-profit marketing management, and community outreach and engagement. Want to learn more about SM Marketing Communications? Call area code 314-339-7662. That's 314-339-7662. That's SM Marketing Communication.
What up, party people? It's your boy, Rodney Perry. We're on the app, Media Room 360 right now. If you're not subscribed to the app, do so. Get your subscribe on. You can pick us up anytime, anywhere. And how about this? I'm excited to bring my guest on today. This guy's been my friend for probably a decade or so now. We met under extreme circumstances. He hated me and I hated him. And then, like two men, we talked. And as we talked, and got to know each other and looked at each other's perspective. That created a fast friendship, and we've been boys ever since. Welcome to the show, The Business Bully. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Uncle Rodney? How are you, sir?
First of all, I'm sure you're 5 years older than me. Okay.
That's not. It's the gray hair, isn't it? It's fine.
Hey,
It's fine.
hey, man. We're on a weight loss journey here on the show.
Yes.
Shawnee Scott and I have started a weight loss challenge. We'd like to offer my co-host an opportunity to join us as well. Between now and September 15th, I'm going to attack 30 pounds.
All right.
You're a great person to talk to about this because Business Bully.
Yes, sir.
You done dropped 30 plus already.
155, but who's counting?
155 pounds. Man, that's got to be great for your whole body, your knees, your back, everything. Talk to me about this weight loss journey, man, first.
I mean, the first thing is you got to realize that a lot of the stuff we think we need, we don't. A lot of us aren't drinking enough water. Like, it's a lot of thirsty dudes out here. And I'm not talking in your DMs. I'm literally saying that we don't hydrate ourselves.
You're not talking about Lori Harvey boyfriends?
No, not at all. Even though I hear that, listen, she's Space Mountain, youngest ride, longest line. Everybody lined up for Lori Harvey right now. But the thing of it is, Uncle Rodney, in all seriousness, a lot of times when you think you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. Your body is telling you I'm dehydrated because the same thing that's in your stomach that tells you you're hungry is the same thing in your stomach that's telling you you're thirsty, and we can't differentiate.
Oh, wow.
So that's point number one. Number two, protein. And number three, a lot of vegetables. And would y'all stop with the processed food? Like the chips ain't no good. If it comes in a bag, you can't really rock with it like that.
Hold on, Bully. You can't have no chips.
If you're gonna have them, you have them sparingly. Like, you can't have those things every day. If you got an itch for a potato, here's what you do: you get yourself some extra virgin olive oil. You get yourself a sweet potato. You chop that bad boy up. You deep fry it. You flash fry it for about 40-45 seconds. You dry it out. You pat it down. Then you use pink Himalayan salt, and then you got your chip fix. Right. The thing of it is, it's you complex carbohydrates are good. There is more protein in a sweet potato than there is an egg. And I had to learn all of this stuff. I had to learn how to eat completely differently, and I eat literally for fuel. Other than that, I'm not really interested.
Wow, man, that's so powerful, dude. Because I know I have a lot of stuff from childhood. Like, my mother wouldn't let you get up from the table till you finish your food, and so I still, like, I don't care how full I am. If I got food on my plate, I got to eat it all. Like, how were you able to change your mind?
For me, it was a situation where I looked. My brother had a stent put in. Right, my brother's a cop. He's always been RoboCop, always been in good shape, and like, my brother was almost gone. James Hanna, our good friend, he passed on. I had so many people who were dying who were as bad a shape as I was or better. And I started to look, and I looked around in my life, and I was like, how many elderly 400-pound people do I know? And I ain't know none. And I got a wife, I got children. My oldest just graduated from Howard. My youngest is going into second grade. Like, I want to be at my youngest daughter's children's wedding. I can't do that. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not worth it. I done had all the cheesesteaks and chicken wings I can possibly have, Uncle Rodney.
Wow, man. Dude, it's been a pleasure watching you on this journey. Your face getting skinny, and I mean, you look great, bro. But man, when you talk to the Business Bully, you got to talk business, man. Talk to me about what's coming next for you, because I know you got books and books and books, but you've been working on some secret you ain't told me about.
Books? I got books. Wow. I got lots. These are only 3. I got like 17 more. But here's the thing. A couple of things I want to tell you, Uncle Rodney. I have an amazing coaching program. Shawnee Scott's in my coaching program. It's absolutely, revolutionizing people, the way they market their business. And our people don't get this information. Okay. And so what I try to do is take what you have and show you how to make money with it, because that's all your job does. They take your
Yeah.
talents, your skills, and your brain, and they make money off of it. That's why they're able to pay you. The other thing that I have going on right now is I'm a social media marketing professor at the Temple University,
Oh wow.
and I've created a course for people who want to start social media marketing agencies. And this is for people who are super talented, people who want to be influencers, and people who just want to be in the background. I show you how to make money on demand. For example, Rodney Perry, you got 17, 18 children. Did any of them have braces?
No, but they need them.
Exactly. Listen, you better go out here and tell some more jokes. The thing of it is, there's a bunch of orthodontists right out here who are not sexy, who are not really marketable. They don't know what to do. If all you did was focus on orthodontists, your social media marketing agency will do 2 million inside of 18 months.
Wow.
It's that simple. I show you how to find the right people to hire. I give you all the templates. I show you absolutely everything. And that comes along with my main coaching program that Shani has, right? So I'm giving you 2 programs. Both are valued at about $24,000 for less than the cost of one. So, and I got a financing company, so you don't even have to worry about your credit. I want to start showing our people that depending upon your job is just slavery with a better marketing plan. I want us to learn to depend on us again. And so that's what we're out here doing.
Wow, man. Let me ask you this, bro.
Sure.
Why write a book, man?
I'm gonna tell you what a young man told me about 12 years ago. I called him and I said, "Listen, I'm writing this book. I'm really excited about it." He was like, "Man, congratulations, your life is going to change." I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "Being an author." He's like, "How many authors you know?" I'm like, "Not many." He said, "Most people don't know none." Being an author makes you an instant expert, and what you put in that book is going to outlive you. And that man happens to be Rodney Perry. And that changed my perspective. That's why I got like 21 books, because I need this information to live on,
Wow.
And on top of that, there's so much that you can get from reading. You can change your whole life. You don't have to have a bunch of degrees in order to be educated. There's so much information, not just in my books, but in so many books that are out here and that are available to you. It can literally change the course of your life.
Wow. So when you sit down, what's your process for the would-be author that's watching today and looking for they don't know how to write a book?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us, I mean, of course we don't give away the game, but what's your process, if you don't mind?
No, I don't mind at all. The first thing I do is I watch TV. I'll see something. So I was watching WWE, and there's a guy named Paul Heyman who's a manager, very famous manager, and he had an athlete named Brock Lesnar. If you like UFC, you know who Brock Lesnar is. Well, Brock Lesnar went to the WWE, and he was getting ready to fight the Undertaker, and he had these shirts that said "Eat, Sleep, Conquer, Repeat," and I was like, I said, I bet you I can come up with a sales process like that. And so I wrote, not this one. I wrote pitch, close, upsell, repeat. And then I broke it down. So I show you everything about pitching. I show you how to close a deal. I show you how to upsell somebody. Do you want to supersize this? And then I show you how to create a standard operating procedure so that anybody can repeat your process. So it's stuff like that. I reverse engineer something. I take a concept, then I figure out if I don't know enough about it, I do enough research, and then I start writing. And when I write, I don't sit at the computer and do that. I talk. That's why if you ever read my books, it sounds like I'm having a conversation, because I'm talking, and then I send that to an editor. The editor makes it all nice and neat and puts all the hoobly-doo in it, and then bing, bang, boom, I start selling these things out the trunk.
That's what I was looking for, man, because I was wondering, were you typing? And I have one book. I dictated that book at the behest of a friend, and I was like, it changed my life because it sped me up. My brain was operating faster than my fingers, and so I had to learn how to do it. I want to bring my co-host in. If y'all got a question for the Business Bully, please pop in here. Miss Selena J, Mr. Lav Love. We're talking to the Business Bully, and of course, Shani Scott on air.
Hey, Shani.
Man, this guy has a wealth of information, all things business. Lav Love, you're one. You and I talk constantly about social media, about finding our way, about getting to this bag. You got anything for the Business Bully?
All right, I'm gonna ask a question, and I'm asking this. I kind of know the answer, but I think it is a question. One of these things that me and Rodney talk about all the time.
Sure.
As it relates to entertainers. So when you start to go down this social media journey, you start to learn that there's a difference between how a niche page on social media operates versus an entertainment page. So a lot of the rules of engagement that a niche page can do don't necessarily work for entertainment pages. So what is your advice for an approaching a entertainment social media page versus a niche page?
Okay. Luckily for you, I'm an entertainer, so this works out really good. The first thing that I would tell you is the thing of it is you don't know what piece of content's going to hit, right? Everybody looks for all this structure and it's got to be pretty. Ain't nobody coming to you for that. They're coming to you to laugh and escape whatever's happening in their humdrum day. And so you have to give them that consistently over time. Also, people want to go on your journey, right? I tell Uncle Rodney all the time, man, if you don't start showing people backstage what your process is, take them hat shopping with you. Let's go to this car bar and you just take your phone and you start doing this. You just start, letting people know. Then you take that content, you save it, and then you send it to an editor. And let me tell you something. Do you have any idea how far $400 a month goes in the Philippines for some editors for your video content? It goes really far. You get them to edit your video content so that you have stuff for your reels and you have stuff for YouTube shorts, and you have stuff for TikTok, because that's where the algorithm is going. That's what it's feeding. Right. The other part about being an entertainer is you get to tell people where you're going. You get to tell people when and where to pop up and how to support you. You give them an opportunity to be invested with you, and then you move them off of those platforms and onto your own. So I tell all entertainers the same thing I tell all of my brand clients, which is make sure that you have a list for email. Make sure that you have text marketing, because people open text marketing at 96% because of the dopamine register that happens in their brain. Whereas though only if you're lucky and you're a rock star, 20% of your emails will get open. Right? So that's instant access to you. So you need both text and email. You also need to make sure that you're letting them know how they can pay you, how they can support you. That's where Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon comes in. Now, as far as niche pages go, you need to be specifically focused on that niche. If you're a dentist, why are we talking about hysterectomies? If you're a plastic surgeon, why are we talking about oral care? We need to make sure we're talking about what people are coming to you for. Because if you are not specializing in something, you're just in the wind, because there's so many specialists doing it wrong and you can actually do it right. But for entertainers, you have a lot more freedom. Don't get caught up in the social media like stress, like, oh my gosh, I'm an entertainer. Nah, that's your opportunity to entertain. It's just another stage. You just have to make sure that you're capitalizing on it.
Wow, such a great answer, man. It's just another stage. Let me write that down. Bully. Also, I would like to speak to the creating the funnel, because I've been challenged with this as a comedian. I'm like, I'm a stand-up comic. What am I selling? And I take that laugh because I failed at this. I follow Kev on stage, and I cannot sing this guy's praises enough. Yeah. He's done all you said in the app, but he pulled me into the damn funnel 2 weeks ago because he's selling the $100 how to operate the internet for $100, and he sent you a series of videos. It doesn't require him to be there, and he's made $100 for me, and I'm singing his praises again, and he's gonna make more money.
Yep.
Talk to me about the funnel. And one thing he said in his video is don't create followers, create community. Talk to me about community too. Go ahead.
Okay, so the first thing is with Kev on stage, absolutely brilliant dude, because the dude realizes very smart things about himself. He has what I call a Rocky Balboa mentality. Not the man, but the movie that would be Rocky 6, which is called Rocky Balboa, where Apollo Creed's trainer says to Rocky, listen, you can't run because your knees are shot. Right? You're not as fast as you used to be. So the only thing we can do is put on bone-breaking, soul-shattering muscle that when you hit this fella, his ancestors will feel it. Kev know he ain't got the best body. Kev know his beard don't connect. He ain't got what Lav Love and I got. So he focuses on the funny, and then he showed you, listen, my wife gave me a look. Any black man who's married to a black woman knows that look. If you don't straighten your ass up, make sure your shirt ain't wrinkled. And then he said, I got the footage, and then I put my name across, I put a headline across it that everybody was going to see. I showed you exactly what it was. And he focuses on how good his delivery is. So he uses all those humorous things. So he has an app so that you can get all of his content. So he'll pull you off of Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and then you'll go to his app. He has a course that's what you call a low ticket item. That low ticket item is anywhere between $27 and $100. That way it doesn't fit. It's not like me when you're coming to me for VIP for like 50K. It's a different type of level, but it's still packed with information. The other part of that is that course he has is called an evergreen video course, right? So it's a series of videos he doesn't have to watch. He'll update it every once in a while if he needs to adjust for algorithms and timing and things. But other than that, it's literally a perpetual money machine. So you can do that a bunch of different ways. But if you've got that content, you put it behind a paywall, you're home free home, and you're getting people's email addresses and phone numbers so that you can text them and remind them, hey, I got this. And if you like this, you're gonna love that. Listen, we came up in the hood, and I know somebody that said, hey, Rodney, you want to try this weed? And you might hit it. And then you come back and be like, man, that weed was crazy. He was like, yeah, now it's $20. But you gave me the first one for free. Now I got you hooked.
Wow.
So that's how you move. And that's what he's doing.
We got Lav Love, who has a free stand-up comedy course.
Yes.
That's
Should he be charging for that?
That is an ugly word. That's a 4-letter word, Rodney Perry. I thought this was a family show. Why you got this man cussing on this show, Lav Love? What is? I'm sorry. Are you just independently wealthy, sir?
I do all right. You know what I'm saying? I got these sticks on these corners. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying?
I understand. Listen, pimping is pimping, but listen, hoes got to eat, but pimps get paid. Your pimping's kind of backwards. Here's the thing: give away one lesson for free, and then attach a value to the course. Right? Get them over an immediate hump, get them a quick win, and then attach value to the course. Because I'm gonna tell you, I spent 50 weeks a year, warming up at the Laugh House. So that was my comedy training. It takes a while to get there. And if you can cut that curve, and do it in a way that's inspiring and tangible, yeah, bro, you need to be charging for that.
So let me go back and put a price tag on it.
See, I know.
Go charge these things.
Shawty, really on air, you partaking in the business bullies Kool-Aid. I'm coming to you, Selena J. I'm not forgetting about you, baby. Wow, we got business bully. Right, we got to hold you over another 15 minutes if you got it.
I got it.
Go ahead, Shawty.
So, we're gonna be transparent. Yeah, I'm in it, but I haven't done it. Like, I think I've gotten through the first week, and I've signed up probably in January. But I will say this about Dave: like, even before that, Dave been on me for about, I think about 8 months now. And as a friend, I consider him a friend. We don't talk all the time, but I still consider him a friend because he's very honest and transparent with me.
Yes,
and he will. I suggest anybody, and I tell people, you should take Business Bullies class because he's going to tell you exactly what you need to do. And some people feel like when they watch him, they're like, oh, but he's too harsh. And I'm like, it's okay. He's just telling you the truth, and if you accept it, then you get it. Because even though I'm not, I'm in the chat group, so I read, I read everything. But the activities, I haven't gotten there, and that's just because of some other personal issues. But I highly suggest it in the information that he's given me, just off the cuff, just like with, hey girl, sometimes calling me out the blue. What's up with you? What are you doing? What's the problem? He is definitely somebody that wants to see you succeed, and he genuinely wants to see people succeed. And if you can get with his delivery don't bother me, but for some people they're a little sensitive. But he's a coach, that's his job.
I don't understand this. Uncle Rodney, Lav Love, somebody help me understand this. You have no problem with having more month at the end of the money. You have no problem making arrangements on your bills. You have no problem letting a grown-ass man tell your grown ass whether you can go to your kids' soccer games, but you have a problem with me trying to help you get the freedom that you say you want? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that my delivery hurts your feelings. But the truth of the matter is, I walk my kid to school every day in flip flops.
Yeah.
My oldest kid never looked up at a volleyball game and didn't see me in the stands. Never missed an art gallery show. Never missed a
Wow.
photography. Nothing. I am there. You want to talk about being active in your kids' lives? You want to fix the Black community? Be able to show up on your terms. But we have no problem. Do you know 60% of Black women will go their entire professional career without asking for a cost of living increase once?
Wow.
But I'm the problem? Yeah, no. Your
Yeah.
mentality is the problem. I'm
No.
not here to kiss you.
I want to put that on a t-shirt. Yeah. No.
No.
Selena
No.
J, we're talking to the business bully, man. I've been watching you grow your business, grow your comedy. I know you got questions, man. Go ahead.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
She like me. Oh Lord.
That's your name.
I had to put it on mute and go off real quick so I didn't hear you say that. But listen, you absolutely right, Rodney. I've been taking this whole year dedicated to just me, myself. So Love, he had asked a lot of questions that I needed to ask him. So the only thing I got is that I have a website and I have a couple of products on there. And a lot of people always ask me where I get my glasses from. So I just made up a line, The Real Selena J, where and I start selling glasses. So I just wanted some more tips on that. And then what's this Wi-Fi money people talking about?
Okay. So Wi-Fi money is just just a situation where you're just making your money online. Wherever there's a connection, I can operate anywhere in the world. Right. I'm an architect without having to draw plans. And I think that's extremely important. Two things. Number one, I know automatically you're not selling your glasses for enough. Number two, you need to make sure that on your website you have a link to join your email list where they automatically get 20% off of whatever else it is. And then when you build out your text marketing, which I don't know if you have or you haven't yet, you want to make sure you ask them not only for their email address, but for their birthday. And automatically you can set it up where on their birthday they get 50% off of whatever they order. And the reason that you do that, it may sound crazy, but unless you have 365 people and all of them are born on each day of the year, you're only doing it once a year. And out of that, only 10% are going to take advantage of it. But people love to feel special on their birthday. They pay attention for every gift, every discount. If you think I'm lying, listen, Rodney Perry is like 73 years old. When he first got his AARP card back in 1986, the first thing he did was get all them discounts. It's extremely important. People want to feel special, right? And the other part of that is you have a voice, you have a stage. I need people to see you in this. I need you to talk about the fact that you see clearer in your own glasses than you ever saw in anybody else's, right? Give them a reason to look at it. Listen, I'm stylish. I know y'all love this hair. I know you love what's up top, but I need you to keep your eyes right here. Eyes up here on these glasses. That's your new t-shirt. So that's how we operate so that people can constantly get it. And how often are you sending people to your website via Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, so on and so forth?
To be honest, not enough. Not enough. And
How much are your glasses, Selena? How much are they?
Well, my signature glasses, the Real Selena J ones, are $25.
Wrong.
And then I have
No, they're not.
And then I have some like designer glasses that I sell for about $30.
Wrong. Your designers need to go for at least 75, and your signature glasses need to go for at least 50. Because $30 glasses, see, here's the thing, right? Do you know the difference between a Lexus sedan and a Camry?
Nothing.
Nothing except for the emblem. They're exactly the same car.
Yeah.
In 1995, Toyota released the Toyota Lexus, and they had a Toyota Land Cruiser and a Lexus Land Cruiser. It's the same thing. All they did was change that. Honda took the H and went Acura, and everybody went crazy. Like, it's about how you value certain things. Payless is the dumbest company on the face of the planet, and that's why they're not here. They got a bunch of influencers, right? This is a true story. They got a bunch of influencers, rented out a luxury space in the mall. off of I think like off of Rodeo or someplace. And what wound up happening is all these influencers were like, yeah, I'll pay this much for this and I'll pay this much for that. At that point, they told him it was Payless, and then 6 months later, Payless was out of business. What they should have done was create a dummy corporation called the Policey Corporation, right? And said Policey buys all of the Payless stores, they're going to retrofit them, da 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 da, and then sell those things high end. It's not the value of the material, it's the perceived value you assign to it. Gucci is trash. Fendi is trash. Tom Ford ain't that special, although that ombre leather does smell delicious, but it's the value that's assigned to it. It is how you treat yourself. People will treat you that way. When I raised my prices, I got rid of a whole lot of yapping folks that didn't want to make moves. It's the same type of thing, right? So that's what it is.
Wow, man. We can talk to the business bully all. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You on that, because when I'm on live and I'm selling my glasses, when I tell them to drop their name and their address in there, I mean their phone number, I'll call them. And a lot of times, just because I said I'll call them and they'll get to talk to me because I'm the real Selena J, they wind up getting glasses.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful thing, automated. For example, like if you text me right now, 888-830-0314, right? My situation will pop up. It'll ask you, if you DM growth to me at the Business Bully, I'll start DMing you, and then I'll ask you for your number, this, that, and the third. Then I'll look in my DMs 20 minutes later, and then I'll call you. Like, you got to make that process a lot more automated, because right now you're doing too much labor. It's too much work,
right?
You know, and you got to make that process simple, because you're still in the entertainment business. You need to be focusing on writing jokes and performing, not running so hard in your business as opposed to running your business.
Hey, Bully, man. You know we can talk to you all day. How do people get in touch, man, and plug into the information all the time?
Absolutely. Well, first things first. My phone number to text me is text growth to 888-830-0314. You can also find me on Instagram at The Business Bully. No weird hip hop phonetics, just like it's supposed to be spelled, The Business Bully. And you can shoot me a DM there. You can shoot me a DM that says growth, and then we can have a conversation. I want to work with people who are willing to do the work. And right now, I'm giving you the course that Shawnee's in and has been running for months, along with my social media. I am going easy. I ain't cuss you out yet. I'm gonna cuss you out when I call you.
I know.
And along with my social media marketing course, man. But we gotta take like Rodney and I got into a very heated discussion one time, because, and I'm gonna shut up after this, because I was like, yeah, Monique is right about Netflix. She's 100% right, but she don't need Netflix. Monique don't need nobody but Monique, because she has an audience. Most of us don't have an audience that big. And I said, all she got to do is do a tour, call it Blackballed Live, put a bunch of big black balls on the stage, and go out here and kill it. Take that, and there's your special. You want to know why? Because that's what Conan O'Brien did after Taylor stole the daggone Tonight Show from him.
See what you just said is what I've been saying for years. Is if Rodney will tell you, if you give me, if I had 150,000 followers on Instagram or 100,000 on Facebook, I could take over the world, because I edit my own videos, I write my own stuff. I don't never have a shortage of ideas. If I had the built-in audience that they have, I wouldn't need a Netflix. I don't need none of them. I wouldn't. You don't need them now. I don't need them.
Some people would say you got enough people now.
You got enough people now. You're not leveraging them.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
You should sign up for the class. I'm not saying it just because that's my friend. I really
no.
I mean, it's
you give me 6 months, you ain't gonna have to worry about if I had 150,000. You ain't never gonna make that all my life. I had to fight speech ever again in your life.
What you're not gonna do? You're not gonna turn me into the slave. That's what you're not gonna do on here.
You best get on from around here with that.
You're not gonna do.
All right. Thank you to my two slave gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the man is the business bully, man. Dude, Dave Anderson, I cannot thank you enough for coming on this show. You're awesome. I would love you to come drop jewels every week if you could, man. You're just such a great guy, man.
You have changed the course of my life, and I honor you. And there is no me in this form without you speaking into me and encouraging me and teaching me things and setting me down and showing me things that I didn't even think I was capable of. So I'll tell anybody, I thank you, I love you, I honor you, I congratulate you on this show. Shawnee Scott needed the look. So that was good, because maybe now she'll make the 100 phone calls a day I've been telling her to make for the past 8 months.
Yes, he has.
But I digress. I love
Shawnee
you.
Scott is awesome to me, man. And that's why I came over here. The name of the business is Media Room 360. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Shawnee Scott, let's reset to the top of the hour. And yeah, it's Rodney Perry Live, man. I love this show.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean. And I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
Yo, it's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Such a great hour, man. Thank you to Dave Anderson for popping in with us, rocking with us on so many levels. Weight loss challenge is in full effect. You can join that. Shani, come.
Yeah, you guys go to Facebook and join our Facebook group. It is 35 LBS Rodney Perry Challenge.
Is it 35 or 30?
I'm sorry, 30. 30. We doing 30 pounds. I'm not 30.
Maybe I should come up with a better name. I probably should change that up.
I think we should say Rodney Perry 30-pound challenge instead of putting 30 pounds at the front of it, so they can find it easier.
Right. Rodney Perry 30-pound challenge. Okay, we'll change that, but you can join that, and you can hit us here with your email, and we can plug you in that way as well. So it's a lot going on. I'm excited about it, man. I've been eating right for the last couple of days. How you doing? How you hanging on, Shani?
I haven't started actually, but I'm gonna get started next week. I've been bad. So I said, all right, next week I'm gonna kick it off, and what I'll do is I'll do a video diary so people can actually see me go through it. I'm gonna get on the scale, let y'all see me step on the scale, see my workout, and if anybody wants to sponsor, we'll take that, and we're looking for some sponsors so we can have some incentives.
Yeah, I gotta definitely get my scale out, man. But I
started.
Because
you gotta
working
take
on
a
my
picture
diet.
so we can see. We got to be able to see. You got to take a picture of the scale, and then September 15th.
I thought you meant on myself. Okay. I'll take a picture.
You got to post it. You got to post it.
I'll take a picture and the whole nine. I'm ready. Goodness gracious. I do want to go into my birthday. 52 years old. At a really a much smaller weight, and all this little. I want my jawbone back. I want that little. I used to have a little muscle that point down to my stuff. I don't have none of that no more. It's
your pelvic area.
The little pelvis, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was young, I had a little like follow these lines to take you to the promised land. And now it's all covered up by fatness.
Oh, well, we gonna work on that.
We're gonna work on it. And thank you for putting the challenge on my plate. Oh, did y'all see this? Joel Osteen closing up the prayer meeting, and well, Shani, go ahead. It was crazy.
God bless you.
It's my body, my fucking choice. It's my body, my choice.
Chapter 4.
Overturn, girls. Hell no. My body, my choice. I am who I say I am. I do what I say I can do because I have a choice. I have a choice. I have a choice.
I know this. I'm glad to be in the house of the
My co-host, please bring him up. Yo, Lab Love.
You see, I immediately wrote that down on my board. As soon as I started, you saw I immediately wrote that down.
My body, my choice.
Yo, I mean, I'm not mad at them staging a protest. I'm mad at the black dude that was next to him that was like, hey.
I'm mad at least if you're gonna, all I'm saying is if you're gonna do a protest,
okay,
and be in your panties and bra, can we at least get this sexy panty and bra? Right? Okay, why are we doing the protest in the period panties and bra? Can we get this sexy panties and bra set?
Hey, how about this? They had a little funny looking girl. They didn't even show her.
Because they knew, like, she's counterproductive to the movement. Don't show her. She's counterproductive to the movement.
Lena J.
I didn't get to see it. It didn't come through on my end.
Play it again.
I think she was. Okay,
play it again, real quick.
God bless you.
It's my body, my fucking choice. It's my body, my choice.
Chapter 4.
Overturn, girls.
It's not doing anything.
My body, my choice. I am who I say I am.
It's kind of like
I do what I say I can do because I have a choice. I have a choice. I have a choice.
I know this. I'm glad to be in the house of the
Yo, to be honest, man, hold on, wait.
My bad. I got caught up in the moment.
Now I will admit this, and no offense, and I don't think I'm, what is it, pro-choice, anti-choice? I don't know where I fall on any of it, right? Because I've been really thinking about this once I saw that video. I think, barring some sort of rape or something, that the man should have some say-so. If it's his child, is that fair? Am I off base, ladies?
If it's his child, does he have the right to say if she gets an abortion or not?
Yeah.
No, he don't got that right.
No, because she's the one that got to carry the baby and go through whatever.
Right.
But I mean, if it's my child, or if I know it's my child, we've been together. A woman can just stop a pregnancy without consulting me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Because I agree with them, right? It's not your body. You can't tell somebody. You can't deposit. You can't loan me money and tell me, you can't give me money, not loan me money. You can't give me $20 and then tell me what to do with the $20. So just because you deposit it don't mean you get to run what happens with the $20.
That's a good analogy right there.
Yeah, I don't think is the same way you wouldn't. What if a woman say your wife came home today and she say, "Well, Rodney, we married, so under the Bible they say your genitalia belong to me. So from now on, this is what I want you to do."
It kind of does, though, doesn't it?
No, what I'm saying is, she tell you. So what I want you to do is, since I own the genitalia, I want you to smash this dude over here.
She's not gonna say that.
No. But see, my point is, you don't want her telling you. And I'm making it extreme. And the reason why I'm going extreme is because
we think a great analogy to a horrible analogy.
No. Because what I'm making it extreme is because it comes down to her telling you something to do with your body. See, your mentality says she ain't gonna never tell me to do that. But the thing about it is, what if she did? You gonna push back on that?
All right,
right.
This is all I'm saying. And I'm probably wrong. There's a lot of people arguing these points. I'm probably wrong. But I believe, as a father of 5 children, that's a lie, 6. As a father of 6 children, that I would love to have some say-so over any one of their lives. My son is here because when my son was when we was going through me and his mom, and women was hustling dudes with abortion scams, I was like, we gonna have it. We gonna have them, and we gonna deal with it when he get here. So if it was a scam, she's gonna have to prove it in 9 months, right? But I had some say so.
Yeah, yeah, but if she didn't want to have that baby and she just didn't want to do it, then she had that say so to overrule what you saying and what you thought or whatever was going on.
Right, but she don't have to even tell me though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you just want the facade of having you want to live a lie. You just want the facade that you got control, because at the end of the day you don't have no control. Whether she tell you or she don't, it's like she just say you don't have any control over what the ultimate decision is. You just want the facade that you got some control in the situation, but you really don't.
Shiny Scott, am I losing my mind? Should guys have some say so over whether a child lives or not?
Yeah, you can have a say, but it ain't gonna work.
I don't think so, because she's the one that has to carry the baby. So we don't know what complications she might have. That's, having a baby is the closest thing you get to death.
Yeah.
So she might not. And then what if it's, what if she knows that she's not fit to be a mother?
Or what if she know that you ain't gonna be around? Not you, Rodney, but I'm just saying. What if she really know this joker probably ain't gonna be around?
I hear that argument, man. I think more men are not deadbeats than are. And if you're dealing with a deadbeat, I mean, man, what's up, JP? Selena, I'm wrong. You think I'm wrong?
I don't think you wrong, Rodney, because you can voice your opinion. But I ain't saying it means shit, but I'm just saying when it comes to a woman, come to a woman and she, she got to carry this baby. She got to do, she got to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? What they say, mama's baby, pappy's baby. Look, people, we don't want to deal with that. If we don't want to deal with something for real, it could be anything. We don't want to deal with it. We don't want to deal with it. I don't care what you say.
I don't think a man should be able to force me to have a baby if I don't want to, because you could have got. I don't know
if I'm saying forced. I don't know if I'm saying forced or not, Shiny. I'm thinking more along the lines of, at the very least, I know, and Laugh may be right. I might be just asking for posturing on some level.
That's it. Yeah, you just want to feel good about having spoke your piece on the situation, but. I mean, what does that really do if you don't have no real control over it? So if you don't have any real control over it, why are you speaking on it in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Just at the end of the day, why not just come say, hey, this is this is what I feel, but ultimately it's your decision. See, because the discussion on abortions is not even really about pregnancy. The controversy comes in with the fact that it's when does life actually begin? That's where that's where the conflict on this becomes, and it's more of a church thing than it is actually a moralistic thing. It's a religious thing. Religion, the Catholic religion says life begins at conception. But scientists don't necessarily believe life begins at conception. Scientists believe an embryo, once it splits, it's always been life, because sperm is life and the egg is a living thing. So when does science say the actual human life does not begin until the egg is fertilized in, like, I think it's like 6 or 7 weeks or something like that, is when it actually becomes a baby. I think that's what science says. So that's the conflict. Church says it starts as soon as you get pregnant. Science says, no, not so much. So that's where the conflict comes in. So it's, it's what you believe.
I think it's it's. I mean, and I get it, ladies. I mean, I think a woman should have a right to choose, but if you have a man in your life, he should have a say so. I would want to say so.
Okay, it's like this, Rodney. It's like this. Okay. If it's different circumstances, okay. Mm-hmm. If the woman feel like I got 6 kids, 10 kids, I ain't about to have another one, okay? Or it could be 3, I got 3 kids, I ain't about to have another one, I don't care. But if the man say, listen, if he come to her right and give her some kind of security, mm-hmm. and say, I'm never gonna leave you, I'm gonna be here for you, and he has proven that to her, that's a possibility. She could go ahead and say, okay, I'm gonna do this because I feel.
But how about this, guys?
And I know you're gonna be a responsible parent.
The same, it don't go both ways though. Like, it doesn't go both ways. So a woman can choose to have a child. You can't? Okay. I hear you fine. A woman can choose to have a child, right? Mm-hmm. And go, you're the father, and you have zero, you just gotta deal with it.
See, the problem with that is you shouldn't do things to make babies with a woman. See, that's the counter to that. So I get what you're saying, but anytime you do the things that make babies,
it is what it is.
It's a possibility that a baby could be made. So you don't. So that can't be your excuse. Well, I ain't want to have no baby. Well, you shouldn't have did that grown up thing with her. You know what I'm saying? So that can't be your excuse. But Rodney, the pendulum, what you're talking about, is swing both ways. Legally, a rapist has parental rights to the child.
Wow.
So if you eliminate a woman's right to decide whether or not she wants to end a pregnancy, theoretically, a rapist could say, if the man legally gets the right to say what a rapist can step in and say, no, you're gonna keep my baby. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Now you have the ultimate. Now has he already committed the ultimate physical and mental violation for her.
Yeah,
the 9-month violation, having to carry this dude's baby, and now this baby walking around, and he just see what I'm saying? It's like you start to open up a whole other Pandora's box.
Now that's a great analogy. That helps me wrap my head around that, and I'll definitely yield to that. That's wow.
It's different scenarios, because I mean, you could be in a relationship, in a volatile relationship, an abusive relationship, and know that I don't want to have a baby with this guy. So many things that could be going on. Now, if you have a healthy relationship with your mate, then y'all probably sit down and have that conversation and make a decision together. Yeah. But I think women should be able to have their right to choose because of those other times.
Would you be upset if you found out, you didn't know that your significant other had an abortion without you? I mean, maybe even before you, would you be upset to find out that your lady had had an abortion?
I wouldn't. I think, a lot of stuff. I think just as you grown, the growner you get, you just start to come to grips with. It could be a lot of stuff in somebody's past. You just got to get past and get over it. You know what I'm saying? You don't really. I don't really care what you were. I care what you are. You know what I'm saying? I care where you at right now. You could have been the hoe back in the days. Are you still the hoe today? You know what I'm saying? So I try to, as a grown adult, mature adult, I try to live in today. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start digging into people's past, we all got some stuff we might not want people to know about.
It's everybody's business. Yeah. All right, guys, let's flip this. Let's flip this on its head. Okay. Now, we talked about Nick Cannon in the first hour. There was a story out about a guy that had 50 children.
Oh, the black guy
fathered 50 different children. My question, is he wonderful? Is he charming? Is he a conversationalist? Because after 10, you can't say you don't know.
Yeah.
Ladies, what's up with the young lady that would choose after, let's say, 9 kids to still let this dude go wrong? Selena.
So let me understand the question.
He got 50 kids. Now, I'm saying after 10, somebody should have told him, go get a condom.
Yeah, no, after 10, he's supposed to go get a vasectomy.
Rodney, I ain't gonna be able to do it. He gotta for exercise it. He gotta, cut that thing down, because you ain't gonna be able to do it. It ain't gonna be able to happen around. That's too many damn kids now. I heard of people talking about, if you can have how many you want, long as you taking care of them. Man, go on out of here with that. You can't even get that much love to 50 kids. I got 3 grandboys and I gotta split my love 3 ways. No 50 kids, no sir.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot. Shotty Scott, I mean, shouldn't these ladies know at some point? Stop it, Corey.
I actually dated a guy that had 10 kids. So
why?
Well,
it didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't. And I asked him, I was like, well, how did you end up with 10 kids?
Why did it not matter?
Because when he was 17, he got married and had 4. And while he was married at 17, he had some more babies on top of his wife. And at that time, we were, 35. So so something that happened then. So again,
let me tell you,
okay, huh?
Let me tell you why I said I asked the question.
I don't believe so. Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Lev. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say. Let me tell you why I asked the question. Why it don't matter. If you are not in a certain financial place and you have 10 kids, you are a horrible parent, because you cannot financially take care of those kids. And if you don't have the proper adequate finances with 10 kids, you can't be in a position time-wise to be with those kids. Because if you got 10 kids and you're not rich, then you have to work hella jobs and hella hours. So now you're not even a full-time parent anymore.
Hold on, Lavlo. Let me jump in there. Let me push back a little bit on that, because I have 6. How many you got?
I only got 3, but Rodney, you in a better financial position than 90% of the country.
Not always. Yeah. It wasn't always like that, though.
And there's a difference between 5 kids and 10 kids. That's a different ball game, Rodney.
True enough, but I wasn't always in a great financial place, and like my older kids tell a different story of me traveling a lot and leaving and going, and so and my baby, who's 12 now, is like she gets to see me every day. So it's I mean, you're at different stations in your life.
But you equating 3 kids because you don't always have 5 kids and 6 kids. So you still equating 3 kids to 10 kids. We talking about having 10 kids. When she met this dude, he had 10 kids. So we're not talking about the journey to get to 10. We're talking about already having them. So if I meet you and you got 10 kids, for me, I feel like you're reckless. You're reckless, and you have a total disregard for the raising and the well-being and the upbringing of those kids. That's just Lav's opinion.
Yeah, cool. Lav. Shadi, go ahead.
But have you had that conversation with her to find out? Okay, well, how did you end up with 10 kids? And that's my thing. I think sometimes we're so judgmental of people when we hear the number, and if they can handle it and they're taking care of it, and it don't affect me, then what's the problem?
But if you start dating them, ain't it getting ready to affect you?
No, it didn't affect me because he took care of his kids.
But that don't make sense to me. If you get in a relationship with somebody and it's a serious relationship and they got 10 kids, eventually that affects you because financially he's obligated to that. So it does affect you because at some point you have to interact with those 10 kids on some shape, form, or fashion.
If we get to that point. I mean, I met them. I met the kids and
all of them.
I never have a problem with it. Yeah.
You met all of them?
Because like I said, 4 of them he had when he was 7. Well, most of them he had when he was between 17 and 25.
Did you remember all of their names?
He don't remember their names.
I remembered all their names. Yeah,
all right,
I
guys.
remembered all their names.
Enough of this banner. Great show, great conversation today. It's almost time for me to bring in my next guest. How about this? Shani Scott, let's take a break. We come back, we're going to talk to Sherelle Anderson from Amazing Culture Fedora. Man, this is my friend, and y'all going to love her. Watch, wait, go get the hat. I'm going to go get my hat. I'll be right back.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let BePublished.org publish and promote your work for less. BePublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. BePublished.org. 972-880-8316.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
SM Marketing Communications is not only a marketing communications company. They also provide web content management, social media marketing, video and audio production, advertising, not-for-profit marketing management, and community outreach and engagement. Want to learn more about SM Marketing Communication? Call area code 314-339-7662. That's 314-339-7662. That's SM Marketing Communication.
What up? Got to go get my hat. Hold on. Let me go. This side. Yeah, I got to get my brim right. Hold on. Let me how I turn this little thing off. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Shiny Scott. I don't know what I got on this little filter.
You trying to turn the blur off?
Yeah.
Okay, go into settings.
Okay.
Click on virtual background.
That is. That's why they pay you the big bucks. None. Yeah. This is right. All right. Welcome, party people. This is your boy Rodney Perry. This is one of my one of my masterpieces. You look at it here, it's a complete work of art. From the burn marks to this treatment on the back. She's since taking, like, since we start working together, she's taking her everything to the next level. Welcome to the show, Miss Sherelle Anderson. Come on, join us, Sherelle.
Hey, y'all. Good
How are
morning.
you?
Good morning.
What you
Thank
got
you
on
so much,
today?
Rodney.
I was showing one of my masterpieces.
Oh, yeah.
Your hats are truly a piece of art. Talk to me about why you started this business.
First of all, Rodney, again, thank you so much for having me. This is pretty dope. And yeah, you looking good and pretty amazing over there. Thank you so much. Um, I'm going to make it a short version. I never asked for this. Okay. I am an artist and have been an artist since I was a little girl. And I've been searching for what my purpose was, and it never led to hats. I've been a lover of hats for years. And so someone asked me to attach my name to their brand. That only lasted 15 minutes. It didn't work out. And I was led back to creating my own. Very, very spiritual journey that this has been. And amazing culture came from me being an artist, loving hats, and my canvas being those hats. And so here I am creating masterpieces because, I really feel like we're born and created to be amazing. Anytime anybody asks me how I'm doing, I always say I'm amazing. I never say I'm good or I'm okay or whatever like that. And so I think that once you begin to say how amazing you are, you begin to feel it and become that. And so amazing culture is not just about hats, it's really about our culture, about you being you unapologetically and looking so doggone fly. I mean, it's a lane that was created for me, and I'm extremely grateful for it.
Man, I love that you've gotten into this business, man. And you're just an awesome human being. We had a chance to meet on a movie set. You're not only an artist, but you're a producer, and you were producing the film I was working on, and we met, became fast friends, and we got to talking about hats because you had a fly hat on. I was like, yo, who does your hats? You're like me.
Yeah.
And I'm just impressed, man. What's the toughest part about starting this business?
Well, again, this was something that was purposed. And so, to be honest, it was not about creating a big business. It was about just creating beautiful hats. And so the toughest part probably would be finding the space in my house. Because it's funny because we celebrated 1 year yesterday. 365 days in this business of amazing culture celebrated on yesterday. The toughest part was finding where in my home was I going to set up. I started off in a corner of my bedroom, went to the garage, and now we have a bedroom dedicated, not only one bedroom, but across the hall, another bedroom dedicated to amazing culture and my lab. So the toughest part really has been that. The easy part is creating. I wake up in the middle of the night and I create. I'm doing my day to day, and I see the creations and I just go in and create. So that's pretty simple because I've been really training for this my whole life. I'm nearly 50, and I have been training for my art and my artistic expression since I was a little girl.
And this is one of your pieces.
Yeah.
This has got the microphone stand, the mic here, and I wanted to showcase some of my friends.
Yes.
And so if you look here, these are names of comedians. Lav Love is on here. Selena J is on here. Bruce, Red Fox, Tracy Morgan, Bill Bellamy, James Hanna, who's passed away now, Chico Bean, DC Young Fly, and
Richard Pryor.
my boys be getting mad. Like, how come I ain't on a damn hat? So I either got to do another one or find some more negative space on here for the hat. But when you get personal requests like this, how do you tackle it?
Well, so what I do, I like to know who you are. I like to know your personality, and that will let me know what creation is going to be brought to life. Many times people say, Sherelle, I just love your work. Just do what you do. And so, I want to find out first, the logistics, your hat size, the type of hat that you want. But then I get personal. Let me see some pictures of you. Let me see what you do on a normal day when you're out, networking, when you're out smoking your cigars. Let me see who you are, because once I get a glimpse of who you are, then I know exactly, I have a perfect picture of what your creation is going to be. And so my personal requests come in like crazy all day, every day. And just like when you contacted me, you wanted to pay homage to other comedians. And I mean, what a brilliant idea to do that. And to put it on a walking canvas, your hat, that right there speaks volumes. And so your personality, what you do, it's easy to create, put a feather here and there. But to really get deep and really dive into who you are, that's what makes it a personal masterpiece. So I like to know who you are, and that's how we create.
Wow, I love it. You have a line out now, the Smoking Lips.
The Smoking Lips is gone crazy.
Can you show me that? What it look like? Now, you hand do these designs.
Yes, everything is handcrafted. I don't use stencils. I don't believe in stencils. And I've been blessed enough to have blessed hands. Is this hand right here that creates it all? So no, I'm gonna see a picture and I'll create it. So this is the Smoking Lips. Women smoke too, right? And we're classy and we're so dope and sexy when we smoke. I always wear red lip. You may see me with a different color lip, but primarily I'm a red lip. And
that's your lip right there. Is that your lip?
No, it's not my lips, but it's similar. It's similar. The cigar here, it glows in the dark.
Oh, how you do that?
And you got that smoke going up there,
So is
a few embellishments here.
Oh wow!
And
so
then of course,
smoke glow in the dark too?
Line it.
Wow, that's dope. Does the smoke glow in the dark too?
The smoke does not glow in the dark, but this does. I wanted to give the illusion of, okay, what else is going on with this hat? Now, let's get a closer look. So I give him a little bit, and so I left it right there.
I love that, and that's the latest thing to take off. Now I notice you wear a lot of your designs. Like you're a walking billboard, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I have to be. Not only the fact that I love it, but I mean, who's gonna brand you like you?
Let me get my co-host in here. Lav Love, Selena, Shiny Scott on there. I know I see Selena looking like, where's my hat?
Hey y'all.
Baby. Woo-wee!
Here's some more right here. Y'all can see. Smoking Lips. So I literally wanted to just do limited edition. And so I did 7. And then the request came in crazy. So I said, okay, I'm opening up for 3 more. I did that. And so I ended up making a dozen. So I have one video I did and it went viral, like 2 million views. And so I have gotten so many requests to do it again. So I opened it back up yesterday on our 1-year anniversary. And so far, 10 more people have bought those.
Get out of here. So those are sold before you even make them.
Oh, yeah.
Now, are you coming up with a way to mass produce them where you can do it quicker?
No. The integrity is going to be with my hands. And so I asked that, they give me, time to create them. And I have my own assembly line. So I'll draw it. I come back and paint it. I have my setup where I can actually produce them a lot quicker than I thought I would be. I just set it up the right way. And again, the integrity of my hands is what it's going to be. And if it takes 2 to 3 weeks or 2 to 4 weeks, then I give that to them up front. So I let them know this is a pre-order situation and everything is going to be handcrafted. This is bespoke. And so it has to be that
So
way.
who's your audience? Men or women or both?
It's both. I got a lot of men saying, hey, when you going to bring this back out? I need to get a couple for my wife and my daughter. Yeah, so man. But you know what? I was at a cigar bar a couple of weeks ago and a guy, we videotaped it. He was like, I need that hat. He wanted to buy it off my head. I'm like, you're not going to buy this one off my head. He bought one before off my head. I was like, not today. You just got to order yours. But men and women both.
Wow, I love it. So have you got to the point where you can look at a head and be like, oh, you a 7.5/8. I know you're going to need extra large hat, blah, blah.
Yeah. Now, Rodney, you're a 7.5/8, but believe it or not, I have clients that are 8 and like 1/4.
Well, I think we got one of them on the show today, Lav.
That's a 3/8.
Sir, what you're not gonna do is make my head to be out that large. And I'm being a good co-host because I can go inappropriate real easily. So I'm gonna stay in pocket.
Thank you, Jesus. Okay. No, but for real, Lav, what size hat would you wear, man? Maybe I know some guys.
I have no idea. I've never necessarily been a big hat wearer, so I don't know my hat size.
Really, you'll never wear a fitted ball cap?
I never wore fitted ball caps. I've never been a hat wearer, so that has never been. Because when I was young, I had the big high top fade. So then I got older, and my fade quit on me. Yeah. So then I went bald. So once I went bald, I wanted to show the bald head because I got a nice, good, healthy scalp. So
you ain't no KD, that's for sure.
No, that not at all. Right there, I don't have like little chitlin circuit right there. So no, it's good.
Chitlin
good, right?
Hey.
Well, I can tell you that Lav is definitely not a 7.5/8. Lav is going to be more between the medium and large. Me and Lav, we used to kind of work out together, but in the same place.
Yeah, we worked out at the gym. We see each other at the gym passing by. Be like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Like, hello, is that you? So no, he has a small head.
Hey, Sherelle. Now, I got like a little head. I'm not a hat person neither, but when I saw that hat with the cigar and the lips, that's me all day right there. But I never wear hats, but I would love to purchase one of your hats, but you got to put the real Selena J with some glasses or something on it.
Thank you. I have a lot of hat versions.
Matter of fact, she could actually put the glasses on the hat.
See there?
I could, absolutely.
Because I love it. I love it. When some things, you see, you be like, I gotta have that. Even though I don't wear hats, I think it might look good on me,
For sure.
I got a little head.
You have some beautiful platinum hair. It's okay if you cover it up for a minute. You can see the sides and the back of it.
That's what I'm saying. I could cock it ace deuce now. I know I could cock it.
Now that brings up a great question, Sherelle. Like, talk about actually wearing a hat. Like, it's a way to wear a hat, am I right? You should have it looking fly on your head.
Yeah, but I always say art has no rules. So you can wear it like you want to. I wear mine more like this. Okay. But then you got people that like to wear it like this. Then you got people cock it to the side.
Yeah,
so it's your preference. It just all depends on how I'm feeling one day. If I'm feeling extra little sassy, I might just cock that thing to the side and kind of profile a little bit. Just sit there.
Can you show us some of your hats in the background? Can we see some of them?
Yes. Okay, so this is another, and I'm gonna show you, and it'll be probably on my phone, but I have a lot of logo hats. So even if it's a logo, a business logo, I can put it on a hat. So here's one. I call it Chill Out. It looks like Frost. It looks like you, and I
Oh
have
wow,
one
that's
called
cold.
Frost, so I couldn't rename it Frost. But it looks like it's been in a freezer and it kind of got a little chill. You know how you see food that's kind of like freezer burn? You know, we always got
Yes.
something in the back
You
of the
know what? I
freezer,
think I
or
do
it got
have a
a
hat.
little
Let me
ice
go
on
get
it.
my hat,
So that's
Rodney.
what I
Go
got.
get your
That's what I
hat.
named this one after. This is so sexy. I feel like when I put her on,
Oh,
I
she
feel
and
like
her.
I'm.
Well, how you know it's a her? It might be a him.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
her
her.
because it's on my head. But when you put it on, Love put it on, or any other guys, then it's a whole nother feel. But for me, she sit just right.
Now is it?
And speaking
Go
of
ahead.
that, they're unisex.
Ooh.
They're unisex. So anytime, Lab, I see you. So
It's my slave on a hat.
it depends on the person. It's not a man's hat or a woman's hat. Because Rodney, was it your aunt, your cousin that ordered your hat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so male and female, it's your preference. It's your preference only. And for
Now,
those
what
who
do you
love
think for Miss
camo,
Shani Scott? What would you put it? What would you put Shani in?
oh shoot, she can wear anything I wear. I mean, we got the same hair. Which one is Shawnee? Here.
Shani is
Hey, lady. Oh yeah. I mean, so because you have your hair hanging down, you can do whatever. I like the big brim. I would say put on a wider brim for you. Something like this. This is the pencil brim where it goes up a little bit like that.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that too. Put that
See?
on.
What's your favorite color, Shani Scott?
Actually, my favorite colors are pink and green.
Your favorite color is green?
Pink and green. Mm-hmm.
Oh, how did I know that? Yeah. And see, I love to use nice colors, stuff that you're not gonna see anywhere on a rack. And then this one right here has been purchased by men and women.
Wow.
Look at this.
See the embellishments here?
Yeah.
The jeans.
That's nice.
A lot of my feathers, this is not artificial feathers. These are real straight plucked off of a bird. When I received these in the mail, they still had the little, I don't know, the cartilage or whatever on these.
It still had the meat
So
on.
these are real
The meat.
bird feathers. This is no play toys here. I have tons behind this curtain. I have a box where I take my pictures in, and a lot of them are in there drying now. I do camouflage as well, and I'm preparing this one camo, where it's not material as the other green one, but actually the camo, I just draw the camo. So
You
this
created the camo.
This is a work in progress right here.
Wow.
A lot of work in progress. This is a wide brim, Shawnee, that'd be good for you.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Now
I wear these as well. I have no hair, and a lot of women that don't have hair, that shaved or bald, they're like, I don't know if I can really pull it off. But I'm here to show you can pull anything off. You can wear it whatever you want to wear and remove the rules. Do whatever you want to do.
Now, tell us about the business. How do people find you? How do people order? How do people be a part of it?
So we are Amazing Culture, and it's spelled just like it's pronounced. Amazing, AHMAZING, amazingculture.com. On my website, you're gonna see a lookbook. You're gonna see a few videos. You're gonna see a bunch of my clients on there. The first video you're gonna see Rodney. He did a video for me. You're gonna see all of my designs, and I have now over 200 designs. 79, I believe, have been retired. So what happens is you go online, you see how other people look in them, you get ideas if you don't have any, and then you make your purchases right there. You can customize. So for those clients that say, I'm gonna show you the custom. For those clients that say, I want my business logo, I'll have them communicate with me directly through the website. And let me show you some of and I don't know if you can see it through the phone.
Can you text me the images? We can put them up.
You want me to send it to you?
Text me the images.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm going to send it to you right now. And so the website is full of information. There's no way that you can leave the website and not know exactly what you want. Even if you don't have any idea whatsoever, you can get ideas from there.
Wow, man. I'm such a big fan. The website, amazingculture.com, AHMAZING culture.com. Great place to get a hat. And if I wanted to gift a hat, can the Rodney Perry audience get a discount?
Yeah, let's make that happen. Let's make that happen for sure.
Yeah, give me a code or something. We'll throw it up there because we want to make sure we show. Oh, Shiny Scott doing her work. There we go. Is that the site?
Yeah, that's her
Oh,
site.
okay. Well, there you go. So the picture that's on there now, the hat that's in the chair, there's a pig. So his business logo I created on his hat. And when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun." I had never drawn a pig with a fork before, and so that was really fun. He literally cried when he got his, and then the one on and that's the one that's right there in the center, and the one on the Crown Royal. A wife purchased that for her husband, and she said he loves Crown Royal. He had an illness and left him paralyzed. And so she gave him a birthday party and she just wanted everything to be perfect. So everything was purple and gold. And so that was part of his gift. The Coach bag. So a lot of people have old Coach bags, Louis Vuitton, all kind of bags that they spend a lot of money on and they don't use anymore. And they're just sitting around. And so you can actually send me your old bags and I'll create a masterpiece from those bags. So you still have your expensive bags.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
Yeah, it's just, reallocated.
Now, who is this in the chair with these legs? Who is that?
Oh, that's DJ Stormy. That's
now,
my
I'm talking
girl.
about
That's
above that. I'm
DJ.
talking about pull it back down.
She has several of my masterpieces
can
as
you
well.
pull that down, Shiny? Who is this?
The girl in the middle.
Yeah,
Oh,
who's that?
that girl in the middle? Oh, that's me.
Goodness gracious. Your husband let you be on the internet like that?
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm turning 50. It's all about the show.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm going to do me.
Hey, I love y'all too, man. Y'all two of my favorite people, you and your husband. I love that Raiders joint.
Thank you. Thank you. That's actually one of the owners of the cigar bar, Gary OG. His brother is a huge fan of the Raiders, and he recently passed away, and so he wanted something to honor his brother. So he wore that to his homegoing celebration. You see the pink hat? I want you to look at that pink hat. That pink hat is a statement, right? It says, "Don't stop being you. Don't stop being yourself." And it's very important that people understand it. The society gonna tell you what you can do and what you can't do, but it's up to you to just really be your authentic self. And so I created a hat to represent that. And so as you wear it, the energy of that is gonna influence other people to say, you know what, I need to do that for myself as well.
And you're starting to get celebrity clients. I see my girl Kim Whitley on there.
Yes. I met her at another cigar bar here in Atlanta. She was like, "Girl, those hats are bad." And she was like, "I need two." And in fact, I want to wear them on the Wendy Williams show. And so she invited me up there. We went up to Wendy Williams show. They featured us. It was a great time.
Wow, good stuff. Please shout out the business one more time so people can find you. And we got to close out, get up out of here.
Okay, thanks so much again, Rodney. I love you, my big brother. Amazingculture.com is the place to be. And it's not about having good hair, bad hair. It don't matter what your hair look like. It's all about the culture. And so be amazing, rock your culture, Go out there, have fun, socialize, network, have a drink and a smoke, and just do you. You can always find what you want or customize on amazingculture.com. Follow me too, please, on TikTok. I'm always on TikTok, Amazing Culture Fedora, as well as Instagram, Amazing Culture Fedora. Facebook under my name, Sherelle Anderson. So I'm definitely here for it. I'm excited, and I want to thank you in advance. Thank you, Rodney, for allowing me to create for you.
Man, mad love, mad respect. To my co-host, how do people find you, stay in touch? Lav Love.
Hit me up. Everything's Comedian Lav Love. Everything is Comedian Lav Love. So just follow me on everything. Me and Rodney, we on a mission with this social media. So hit us up. Follow us on everything.
That's right. And my girl, Selena J, we got to have you back, man. You're so funny to me, man. How do people find you, stay in touch?
You can follow me, The Real Selena J. And Ronnie, a lot of people, they see The Real Selena J, but they cut that real off. That's so important, because I'm a real OG. So you can follow me, The Real Selena J1 on Instagram, everything across the board, The Real Selena J.
Hey, my name is Rodney Perry. We do this every day. The name of the show is Rodney Perry Live. I got 2 co-hosts. I got special guests. And I got Shawnee Scott on air, Media Room 360. Y'all stay with us. We're going to keep building a great show. Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye, Shawnee.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.